Hello humanity and welcome to Humanity Ancient History. Alright, so over here in this side I will have this image right here that's going to be popping out. Alright, these are three trinities. Gonna repeat this so you guys can understand what's going on. So with the number 62, apocalyptic cycle, red sun solar system. This means that the red sun came in the year 2010, was in our tree of life for 6 years, 6 months, 6 days. Okay, let me get my old book over here. Okay. Alright, let me zoom out. You guys can see. This is the first trinity, red sun solar system. Comes in a tree of life for 6 years, 6 months, 6 days. She changes 6 of the constellations, alright? Orion hosts 2 suns. We have 8 suns in total when she comes in. She woke him up. So it's active for 200 years. Year 2017 to the year 2217, the 8 suns will awaken. Okay, that's the reason for the chemtrails and all those things, alright? So, again, she comes in our 13th constellation. The 13th constellation is always on the cross. This is the cross, the X, you know, whatever you want to call it, alright? Now again, it comes in on the month of June to July for 40 days. The red sun becomes a blue sun, alright? This happened on June 3rd, 2016. NASA removal of the satellite feeds, alright? So right now the 8 suns will awaken for 200 years. That's the first trinity. We have 62 of them. But all this had happened before, alright? So now we go back over here. So now, number 2. Okay? The number 2 trinity, alright? That's why I have this little guy here. Number 2. Here's the one page. Number 2. So we have Titans. So kind of from our Titans, and another from our reptilians, then a human giant, then another human giant with elongated skulls. There, here comes us. We in the number 5. Then we have 24,000 years to go. 2 more cycles, 2 more ice age cycles to go, and we go through transmutation. We becomes a different species all the time. Then that will be the end of the human species, and everything will repeat itself after our galaxy collision. Alright, a galaxy collision is every 84,000 years. You understand this? And all this had happened before. Alright, so here we go. The first species was this one. Alright, this one here. Let me zoom in. Okay, the first species. Second species, Titans. All the mountains and everything were Titans. The lands and everything. Titans. Second species. Some former Titans. You see how she's feeding to her breast? And she has all the information. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Her breast is the 7. Okay? Same thing, the 7 constellation with suns, you see? Then we have generation 3. You see? She's feeding from her breast too, you see? And she has all the information on her right here. She has everything, man. Right here she has everything. Okay? Look, the X marks the spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You see? She has, I think these are 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You see the 14 constellations? You see? Oh, there, man. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's when the 7 is out. Okay? 6 constellations with suns, 7 is out. She had all the information. Alright? Beautiful. Then we have the Egyptians. Okay, each one of these is after the end of an ice age. Okay? First ice age. Let me go do this again. First ice age. A transmutation happens. We became reptilians, giants. Then another ice age happened. Let me show you. Okay, another ice age happened. Okay, 10,000 years of sunlight, 2,000 years of darkness. Okay, and our wheel above. Let me get that paper over here. All right, so you guys can understand. Let me zoom out. Okay, so here we go again. Let me explain this again. First species, Titans. 10,000 years of light, 2,000 years of darkness. The 2,000 years of darkness happened. A transmutation happened. They became Titans, reptilians. So then another 10,000 years passed. Transmutation happened again. We became giant humans. Okay. Then again, another 10,000 years of light passed. 2,000 years of darkness became another transmutation. Okay. Elongated skulls, Egyptians. The Egyptian gave birth to elongated skulls. Okay. Children's. Then another 10,000 years of sunlight passed. 2,000 years of darkness. We came into the picture. Okay, that's where you see, they take all these stories, all the ancient people, and leave their knowledge on tablets and temples. Okay, all the knowledge is there for the next generation so they can learn from it. Alright? They leave their knowledge behind on the temples. Okay? This is the Ice Age cycle, the Earth Age, the Fire Age. This tablet is about the Fire Age. A lot of people are telling me to do this video. It's the same thing as this one. This tablet has the same numbers as this tablet. Alright? Same knowledge. So here we go. So then we came to the picture. So again, let's do this again. 10,000 years of light. We are in here. We're right here in the age of pharaohs. For that, we have 1,000 years to go for the age of Earth. Okay, here's the age of Earth. Age of water, 3,000 years. Age of Earth, 3,000 years. So we got another 1,000 years of paradise. Paradise, heaven, because heaven is hotter than hell. Then it'll be the age of heaven. Age of fire is fire. Then we go into the age of air for 3,000 years. That's purgatory. And this is hell. Why it's called hell? Because you won't be able to have agriculture or anything like that. Okay. The giants, when you read the children of Odin, the giants love the cold. All right. So there we go. Their skin was built for it. We are not built for it. There you go. You have to read so much to understand what's going on in the planet Earth. So then, okay. So we are here in the age of pharaohs. Red Sun solar system came in. We're in a number 62 apocalyptic cycle. Then the next apocalyptic cycle we're having the age of Gemini. Okay, in the age of fire. Alright. Well, we right here in the age of Aries. Then we go in the age of pharaohs. Okay, that's the last 1,000 years of the earth element of how you call that? Paradise. Then we go to the age of heaven. That's the age of fire. Then we move to that one for another 1,000 years. Red Sun solar system comes in every millennium cycle until his year. The red sun will have no effect on the earth in the ice age cycle. All right. So now we were. Then after the 1,000 years, when the 10,000 years of light is over, Sagittarius is the last 1,000 years of sun. That's the Last Supper. When you read the Bible, that's the Last Supper. Because in these you won't be able to have anything. Okay, you have to harvest. You have to. Future people knew how to survive. Okay, they ate minerals from the sea. You have to learn so much about the underground, what kind of activities. You have to understand. To understand all these things, you have to understand. Right? Like a lot of people send me email, how in the hell we survive is the trees are all frozen because all the air comes from the ocean. 75% of the air comes from the ocean. It doesn't come from the trees like you think. Okay, you know, I study so much that I understand what's going on. It's just I'm not a good explainer. All right. So in order to you try to understand this better, and if you're one of those guys who can learn how to speak, then you can probably explain it to people better than I do. So here we go. Okay. So right here we go through transmutation. We shed our skin. So then we're gonna give birth to a smaller species. Okay. So let me see. Right here, that's us. Right here. This is us. Then in the future, that's another smaller species. Then after that, 12,000 years is over. When the 10,000 years of life is over, another transmutation. Then in the further future, the human species won't be able to reproduce anymore. Okay? The first species reproduce asexually without having sex. Energy changes, and you know, there's a lot of animals that reproduce without having sex. You have to study. There's so many different fishes in the sea that it's really weird to me to explain to you. All right, you have to understand that there's some fishes will be a group of fish. This is one fish. I forgot the name of the fish, but I remember reading it the other day. Oh, a friend of mine told me this story at work. So he told me there's a group of fish where all the fishes. Okay, there will be, let's say there will be like 25 fishes. Okay. The one fish is a male, all the other ones are female. When the male dies, the head female leader will become a male and will impregnate all the other ones. You see how weird nature works? Again, there's some lizards in Puerto Rico that reproduce without having sex. Alright? So that's just nature for you, the way nature works. So after this 84,000 year cycle, then it will be our galaxy collision. See right here? Our galaxy collision. Here's the paper, our galaxy collision. It will be the start of everything over again. A new species will rise from the ocean. And probably will be titans again. And everything will repeat itself. Okay? So, and this all had happened before. Like it says here. Okay. Let me see. These 3 cycles has happened all before. Right, humanity? It has happened all before. And it's all in the ancient temples to you to go to see. I didn't make this crap up, okay? I didn't make it up. So now you understand. Alright? So I hope you enjoy this short video. Okay, how many? Okay, so now you know that we had 62. Our first cycle is a red sun solar system cycle. We have 62 apocalyptic cycles. All right, red sun solar system. Okay, we have 5 ice age, 5 ice age extinction. Okay, the future people will live underground. And our galaxy, let me look for it again. Where is it at? Our galaxy cycle is an airy. Okay, right here it is. Our galaxy cycle. Galaxy cycle is an airy 84,000 years. Alright, 84,000 years. Galaxy collision. New energy. The species in Earth, a new one will rise out of the ocean. It could be a titan. And it starts all over again. Alright? The never ending story. So all depends on our galaxy collision. All the planets, all the suns and everything can be moved around. So I'm not sure if our solar system will stay without harm, but I don't know. That's another 24,000 years. So I hope you guys learn. And to you to understand this knowledge, you have to break your whatever God delusion you have. I'm more powerful than any God out there. Alright? You have to break that delusion. I already gave you the definition of the word God. G, 7, the 7 constellation with suns. G, 7 constellation with suns. O, okay, look. God, okay. G, the 7 constellation with suns. Alright? Zoom out a little bit more. I can't go anymore. Okay, then you put it down there. 7 constellation with suns, alright? O, 15 passages of Red Sun solar system. She goes through 15 passages. D, the 4 elements. You see, that's the real word of God. The God that the people believe in, that's an idol. You're worshiping false idols. You have to understand the rivers of life, alright? The arch. This is the arch, you see? The pillar of light, the pillar of a cloud, you see? It has many different stories through our cultures, alright? So, okay. I like to put it like this, but you can put it like this. This is the bird that flies when you read the ancient stories. Okay. So you must understand. This is the rivers. This is the Garden of Eden. This is the serpent in the garden. This is it's many stories. This is a little spacecraft. This is Inky. This is Inlu. It has many stories to our cultures, alright? So, there we go. The 7 sisters from the Hopi Indians. From the Indians, the red Kachina becomes a blue Kachina. Many stories. You must use your constellation star map when you're reading any Bible, any ancient tablets, because the numerization repeats itself. And there we go. Alright. So, hope that helps your brain understand what's going on. Alright. So, here's the cycles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5th human transmutation. We're in the number 5. Alright. 2 more to go. Alright. There we go. Like it says in the Bible, God completed his work in the 7th day. And the 7th, then you will keep reading the Bible. So these are the generations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more to go. 24,000 years to go. And the job is completed. A new cycle, a new beginning will start after the galaxy collisions. Alright? All your pastors, preachers out there, they're all stupid people. Stupid. Okay? No knowledge, no understanding of what's going on. Alright? So I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time. Bye-bye.